CNBC TV18, embarking on a quarter century of excellence.
Welcome back to Bazaar Morning Call. Plenty of stocks in focus, so let's get straight to it. Hero Motor will definitely be in focus. The company has bought additional stake in Ather Energy, now taking their total stake to 39.7%. So a lot of these companies going big in the EV space. Parikshit is here to give us the latest on that. Parikshit, over to you.
Well, this indeed is an important development. Hero MotoCorp is the largest shareholder in Ather Energy, and this was one of the oldest EV startups in India. This is also coming at a time when Ather is fully gearing up for an IPO, and many industry sources tell us that this could be the second. So Ather is in the process of taking inputs on the valuation, on the IPO plans. They are in the process of appointing bankers, independent directors, which should all be completed by February. They're targeting a revenue of around 3,500 to 4,000 crores before they hit the IPO, and we're also learning that they are looking to significantly ramp up their retail touchpoints to about 450 locations or 450 stores by the end of 2024. That is about 20 stores per month. They've got the launch of a family scooter also coming up. So all the funding that is coming from Hero MotoCorp will go towards expanding their footprint across the country. They definitely need to go for massive sales expansion across the country if they have to take on the likes of Ola Electric, TVS, and Bajaj as well. So this is what the money is going towards.
All right, thanks a lot for that. And, just to put it into perspective, Ather is the third largest player in the electric two-wheeler space currently, after Ola and TVS. Ather currently has 11.7% market share. And if you're looking to play this electric vehicle theme, and if you feel like stocks like TVS are expensive, Hero MotoCorp is actually inexpensive compared to its peers. So if you look at the valuations, as per FY26 valuations, TVS is trading at 30 times, while Hero is trading at 16 times, and Bajaj Auto is trading at 19 times. So Hero is still the cheapest of the lot if you're looking at, the valuation game. Of course, a lot of them going big into the electric vehicle space. But let's move on. Abhishek is joining in. He has PVR, INOX and Shriram Finance on his list. Abhishek, over to you.
Well, Sonia, to begin with, sources tell CNBC TV18 that there could be a block today in PVR, INOX, and it could be potentially a clean-out trade over there. So plenty private group and multiples private group to sell stake. Combined, they will be selling about 2.33% stake in the firm. Total book on offer is about 2.33 or about, 404.5 crore worth of trade. So offer price is about 1,750 per share to 1,770 per share. It could be a discount of up to 1.1% to yesterday's closing price. Kotak Securities is the banker to the deal. Shriram Finance, a money control story over there. Shriram Finance has revived stake sale plans with respect to Shriram Housing Finance, one of their subsidiary, wherein they hold about 84.8% stake. The deal has been relaunched with a clutch of investors, and discussion have begun both with corporates as well as private equity players. So Shriram Housing Finance needs capital to grow, and even a minority stake could be sold over there. Avendus Capital, JM Financial and Barclays are the likely bankers as per the money control story. Back to you.
Well, it's an important one, and what a big move Shriram Finance has had. Used to be the cheapest. I mean, actually, for its size, which is nearly 2 lakh crores in AUM, perhaps still would rate as one of the cheaper NBFCs. So 21.18 on Shriram Finance. There are more blocks. KFin Tech in focus, Satin Creditcare in focus. Vivek has got more details. Vivek, morning.
Well, good morning. Block deals continue. So KFin Tech, a very large block deal is anticipated here today. So General Atlantic is looking to sell as much as 10% stake in the company. The base size is 6.2%. The remainder is the upsize option. The block deal size, at the base size would be a little over 500 crores. And with the upsize option, it will come up to 833 crore. Remember, General Atlantic held 48.18% stake at the end of the September quarter. The floor price for this particular block deal is at 490 rupees a share. We had access to the term sheet. The other stock on our radar is Satin Creditcare. Yesterday, the company held a board meet to approve a fundraise. Sources tell us that the company is looking to raise up to 250 crore with the indicative issue price at 230 rupees a share. The dilution at this particular fundraise is 10.9% of the pre-issue outstanding share capital, while the company raising funds in order to augment its capital base in order to do further lending.
Okay, all right. Thanks a lot for that, Vivek. Well, let's hop across to Sonal. She's here to tell us about two stocks that could be in the green. One is Ami Organics and Anant Raj. Sonal.
Thank you so much for that. Let me start with Ami Organics. The company has gotten into another agreement, a definitive agreement with Fermion, where they will manufacture a couple of additional API for Fermion. Now, remember, they already had two contracts, one in November 2022 and one in September 2023. These products will be manufactured at the Ankleshwar facility, which is to be commissioned, and it will start contributing to revenues from FY25. So it's another big order. We don't know the size, but yes, this would mean some green on the stock today. Anant Raj, there's an interesting fundraise here. The company has approved preferential issue of equity shares and warrants as well. The preferential issue of around 25 crore rupees is done to Gagandeep Credit Capital Private Limited, which is Nemisha's firm. And Nemisha is the co-founder of Enam Securities. So that is some big investor coming in. Issue of convertible warrants is also done to the tune of 50 crore rupees to the promoters. It is something that can be converted after 18 months. We do not know the conversion price, but yes, there is fundraise coming in Anant Raj. All right. Thanks a lot for that, Sonal. Well, let's hop across to Vivek now. He has some more stocks that are in the news this morning. Vivek, what are you looking at?
Well, quite a few stocks on the radar. First on our list, Texmaco Rail. The company has received a work order of over 1,370 crores. This is from the Ministry of Railways. The order pertains to manufacturing and supplying 3,400 wagons. The second stock, Sterling and Wilson Renewable Energy. Couple of updates over here. Number one, as expected, the company has received a settlement amount of 254 crore. This pertains to a settlement agreement that the company had with its supplier, that is Jinko Solar. And also, the company yesterday updated the exchanges that they have completed the 1,500 crore QIP that they had embarked upon. The third stock on our radar, Genus Power, another order win coming in over here. The company has received an LOA or a letter of award of over 1,225 crores. This is for the appointment for the company for advanced metering infrastructure service provider. The company says since July 2023, they have secured 7 orders, taking the total order book or the order inflow to well over 16,180 crores.
Thanks a lot for that. Well, in case you missed out on any of the stocks, here's a quick recap of our top stocks with positive news flow. There's Hero MotoCorp, PVR, INOX, Shriram Finance, Satin Creditcare, Ami Organics, Anant Raj, Texmaco Rail, Sterling and Wilson Renewable, and Genus Power Infra. While stocks with negative news flow this morning is KFin Tech. But Vivek is still with us for some insight on the three big... Okay, before that, let's hop across to Manisha Gupta now to get a roundup of all the action from the commodity markets overnight. Manisha, hi, good morning.
Morning, Sonia. Thank you for that. Well, it's been a great week for most of these commodities, and today in Asia, we've started on a stronger note as well. The weakness in US dollar, which is now trading at a 4-month low, clearly has been a supportive factor, and this is coming after the US Fed meeting and the comments therein. So when you look at the crude oil prices, we are headed for a first weekly gain in almost 2 months. The markets also are reacting to the OPEC and the EIA monthly statements. Both of them expect the world consumption to increase in 2024. Obviously, IEA believes that it's going to be 1.1 million, while OPEC has put in a number almost double at 2.25 million barrels per day. Having said that, there are growth expectations in the next year, and that has been supportive for crude. Not just that, the metal prices also are headed for a strong week. Whether it's copper, silver, gold, aluminum, zinc, all of these metals are up anywhere 2 to 3% for the week right now. Even as the Chinese data that has come in today is not all on the stronger side, but the market's clearly picking their best at this point.
Okay, all right, Manisha, thanks a lot for that. Vivek joins us again to tell us about some insights on the 3 big passive index revisions today. Vivek?
Well, absolutely. So today, there will be adjustments pertaining to 3 passive indices, where fund managers would be tracking. The first one is, the FTSE index and the changes over there. The second one is the S&P BSE indices. And the third one that we don't speak about too often, but, right now the tracking is improving and increasing. So, that's something also that we are keeping an eye out for, which is the Dow Jones Emerging Market Sustainability Index. So for the FTSE November review, something that we've already highlighted earlier, Mankind Pharma is included in the FTSE All World as well as the All Cap indices. Nexus Select Trust 2 is one particular stock that will be included today. And keep an eye out for HDFC Bank as well. Post the merger, remember, FTSE had indicated that they would be increasing the weight of HDFC Bank in 3 tranches. Today, you will see the second tranche of over $450 million coming into the stock as part of the FTSE rejig. S&P BSE indices, so the BSE 100 index, while not many active fund managers track this particular index, so changes will not be happen. However, it is an index that is benchmarked in order to assess the performance. So some important changes coming in there. Stocks that are entering the index are TVS Motors, Hindustan Hindustan Aeronautics, PFC, Yes Bank, APL Apollo Tubes, Persistent Systems, and IDFC First Bank. These come in at the expense of Tata Elxsi, Adani Power, Voltas, Bandhan Bank, Emphasis, Crompton Greaves Consumer, as well as ACC. Now, the third one that we are talking about is the Dow Jones Sustainability Emerging Market as well as the Sustainability World Index. Remember, companies have already informed the exchanges, but a couple of stocks to keep on the radar. Total tracking, of this particular index overall is $55 billion. India's share is close to $3 to $5 billion. And within that, some stocks that are entering the index: Embassy Office REIT, JSW Steel, UPL, as well as Godrej Properties. And in the Sustainability World Index, JSW Steel, UPL, and Dr. Reddy will make their entry today.
All right, Vivek, thank you very much for that. So that's basically the list of stocks you need to watch out for. We'll take a quick commercial break here. Siddharth Khemka of Motilal Oswal Financial Services joins in for some quick fundamental stock analysis. Later, we'll also connect with Devesh Sachdev of Fusion Microfinance to talk about a large block deal which happened there. Stay with us.
CNBC-TV18